Welcome back to Dark Cloud. Last time, we made it a little bit further into Divine Beast Cave, witnessed a fight between two brothers, and added a little bit more to Norarune Village. So, we're heading back into Divine Beast Cave here, as you would expect. Floor 5. I believe, or at least I hope, this is the last floor that will be starting with a tutorial. How's it going? Get the hang of it yet? The floors beneath this one are even tougher. Now to the advanced course to give you a fair chance against the greener enemies down below. Using your charge attack when fighting enemies? Hold this. It says hold the circle button, but it's the X button that you use to attack. With this, you'll do a jump slash. It's effective against flying enemies and ground enemies. Let's talk more about weapons. So how are your weapons growing? If you don't start upgrading them now, you'll get into trouble later. Before you upgrade, it's a good idea to keep attachments on. If you upgrade with them on, then the weapon can absorb the power of the attachment to add to its own power. There is a power limit for each weapon. There is no need to upgrade its ability beyond this limit. When weapons reach level 5 or greater, they can status break. A status break is breaking down a weapon into a synth sphere that contains the power of that weapon. If you install this onto other weapons as an attachment, you can add the old weapon's attributes to the new weapon. The attributes in the synth sphere will add to the new weapon's attributes permanently when the sphere is absorbed. However, the attributes received may be less than that of the weapon before being made into a synth sphere. If the weapon's limit is higher, then you can make a more powerful weapon. Pretty cool, huh? That's it for today's lecture. Take care of yourself. I will always be watching. So there we go. There's our very, very detailed explanation of weapons that I was saving for the last few episodes. I will definitely touch on it again when it's actually time. Like, I'll briefly touch on it again when it is time to, when it's time to actually upgrade one of our weapons to that point. So, yep. Yeah, I don't think I actually said it, but this game heavily... It's like an RPG, but it focuses on building your weapon rather than your character. And I think that's a really interesting take. Because with most RPGs, you have a regular weapon, but you focus on leveling up the character and not really the weapon. This one focuses on building up the weapon instead of the character. And I think that's a really, really interesting take on RPGs. That's just my opinion. Okay, so there we go. We have Gladius +2. So we'll put this speed increase on it, and we'll put this ice on it as well. You have two power-up powders, but I don't want to use them quite yet. I think I'll hold on to them. We get bombs. Those are also throwables, if you couldn't tell. And an antidote amulet. That's really, really helpful. So an antidote amulet, if you keep it as an active item, it will prevent you from... It will take you from getting the status effect of poison until it rips. It has limited use, and once it rips, it will no longer be effective. But as long as you have it as an active item, you will not succumb to the poison effect, which is very, very nice. Alright. This guy and... Ooh! Okay, so there's a good example of something that I don't think we've shown off yet. If you kill an enemy with a throwable item, they will have a chance of dropping a rare drop that can only be dropped when you kill them with a throwable item. So definitely don't gloss over your throwables, use them, because you can get some pretty good stuff out of it. Go ahead and head back this way. There's a lot of Atlas spheres over this way. I see a lot of green circles. I don't think I actually mentioned it. Green circles are Atlas spheres, red circles are monsters, and yellow circles are treasure chests. If you didn't figure that out by now, there you go. But I'm sure it seems pretty self-explanatory. There we get a keg. Right here we get a fence, alright. Okay, see one guy over here, dasher. chimney right there. That's very nice. got killed with crossfire. There we go. I don't think we have a branch just yet, so we're definitely going to keep going down there. Over there, we get another piece of fence. And we get our map. Very nice. Right here. Get you down. And oh, shit. Actually, I don't think I've shown off the charge attack yet. That's what it looks like. That's your charge attack. Just be careful because when you use it, it does burn more durability than a regular attack would. So be mindful of that. Lamp right there. I'm pretty sure the old Gafer needed one. The odd Gafer. God damn it. Curse you, childhood me. Fire right there. Very nice. And I didn't even see you. You blended in with the wall. I'm like, I see an enemy over here. It's like, it says there's an enemy over here, but I don't see it. Alright. And we got another one of these potluck circles, is what I'm going to call them. I don't know their official name. And status of the equipment changed. That just lowered our attack. That definitely just lowered our attack. God damn it. That sucks. So yeah, like I said, it can be either good or bad, and it can do literally anything. Including negatively change the stats on our weapon. Alright. Right here. Take him out. And there's our Dragon's Crest. Okay. What's nice about this game is that at least tells you when some of your stats are getting low, so if you're not really looking at them, instead of giving you like audio cues, it'll just be like, hey dumbass, your stats running out. Got you, dog. Whoa. There's a thunderstorm going on right outside, and I had a very bright light come through my window. Take extreme damage. Let's go ahead and repair it. Alright, we get the bridge. And we get a sign. A sign is what we needed for the odd Gafer. Okay, so we can go ahead. We can put the ladder right there. So we'll give him the sign and the lamp. We don't have the goods yet, but even when we do get the goods, we don't want to give it to him yet. Like I said, you do not want to activate the Gafer's buggy until you can bring Pike into existence. Unfortunately, we don't have Pike's house yet, so we're going to have to hold off on that. Either way, we don't have the goods for the odd Gafer yet, so, like I said, we'll hold off. Weapon has full durability, but we would be going into the next floor without repair powder. Yeah, I might as well. Because next thing I know, our weapon's going to almost be dead, we're going to need repair powder, and we're not going to have any, and we'll be screwed. Is there anything else for us to place down right here? No. And completing building the small windmill. Unfortunately, there's nothing at the base of it. And even though we gave it a ladder, we can't climb up there. But now that we gave a few things to the odd gafer, let's see, is there... No, there's nothing here. Okay. Alright, down to floor 6 we go. And it's that cat again. Well, at least it turned around and meowed at us this time. We can at least say that it went down the hall and around that corner, instead of disappearing into nothingness. Oh! New enemy! Mimics! Yes! I'm sure that you saw that when we added that mimic breaker to our sword. Yep, we have mimics. This is probably a game where mimics are the most common. Mimics are very, very common in this game, and from this point forward, you can expect them in almost every treasure chest that you open. While I hate to admit it, this game is notorious for being, well, I wouldn't say notorious, but definitely it gets annoying how common mimics are in this game. Definitely one of my big complaints about it, because the mimics are annoying as shit. At least to me. Like, maybe some of you don't find them as annoying, but to me they're annoying as shit, because I'll be like, oh, nice, collectible, and it'll be like, haha, fuck you. Basically a nice fuck you to anyone who's hoping for a good item. Let's see what this does. Funds decreased a little. Wow, these have just been really shit for me. And look, another mimic. Wow, my durability is almost gone already. There we go. Now let's go ahead and repair it. There we go. Used our repair powder already, which kind of sucks because we just started this floor. This is why I'd like to have multiple repair powders instead of just one. Thanks, man. He obviously has more in his house, but just refuses to give more to us. Ow. Heal real quick. Cheese. Use the water. And... one more hit. There we go. Wow, 2 rooms in and we've already used our repair powder and our weapon's already down to half durability. This is not good. Let's hope we find some repair powder or the Dran's Crest soon, because I'd rather not break this weapon. And there's a lot of chests in this room. That's very sus. I really just used sus. Very fucking casually right there. God damn it. The internet's obsession with Among Us is fucking ruining me. Alright. 2 chests down. Got 3 more. Starting with back here. Okay. There's some water. Yep, there it is. I was waiting. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that's great. Alright, yeah, we're gonna come back to this. No thanks. We'll come back. We'll come back. You two have fun together. Great. Statues. All enemies that require a lot of durability. Ooh, skeleton soldier. Hey, buddy. Hey, you don't take 1,000,000 fucking points of durability off my weapon. And you didn't have our Dran's Crest. That's great. Appreciate it, buddy. Let's see. Right here. We got llama. Cool, we got a llama. What I'd really love is to be able to open the Gaper's buggy so we can stop only having 1 repair powder on us per floor. Maybe one of the rare cases where I may have to use my escape powder because I don't want to break this weapon. That's why I'm avoiding all the enemies, because all these enemies are going to kill our durability. Let's see, what's down here? Statue? Oh, I hear a bat. I hear a bat. What's up, buddy? You're not going to take 1,000,000 points off my durability. I like you. Okay. Still no Dran's Crest. Are you a Mimic? Are you a Mimic? No, you're not. Alright. Throbbing Cherry! That's actually a throwable. Which I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna get more of on this floor because, again... no, wait. Throbbing Cherry, while it is a throwable, all it will do is stop time. It's not gonna do much damage. It'll just stop time for a little bit. We got a magical crystal right there. And great. Literally all the enemies on this floor require a lot of durability. Renee. I'll go over who Renee is in just a second. Let's see what's in here. Force it open. We're gonna go with poison. Yay! Let's go. Oh, Chris Knife. Okay. So that's actually short for Crystal Knife, but as... Yeah, it's short for Crystal Knife, but as childhood me would always say, the Chris Knife. Or, no, not Chris Knife. Chris Knife is what I just said. I would always call it the Prize Knife as a kid. Yeah. But luckily, we can use this and not worry about durability! Because we get the weapon, it has full durability. This was our saving grace the whole time. Luckily, it does a really good amount of damage. It's not as good as the Shamshir that we have. And why am I holding off using the Shamshir? It's because I want to finish upgrading the... the Gladius and status break it and add it to the Shamshir. Because that'll make a very much more powerful weapon than what we're going to have by just using the Shamshir on its own. Because if we level up the Gladius, we break it down and we add it to the Shamshir, it's going to give us a much better stat increase. Is that our Dran's Crest? Wait, no, it's not the Dran's Crest. Oh, fuck! I want to go over what this is. Dran's Feather, best item in the game. Faster movement in dungeons. That's all you need to know. Hold down square, and you fucking rocket through these floors. Sorry I kind of said it in a panic, but yeah. Dran's Feathers are by far my favorite item. Just because you use them and you speed through these floors. They're amazing. And another Mimic, that's great. Let's see what we got in here. We got Claude's house. We just got Claude, now we got his house. Okay, nice. And there we got more river. Still not what we need to open the shop. And great. More 2 Mimics at the same time. Again. It's not like we just saw this. Again, my weapon's durability is really low. We don't have any repair powder. I really don't want to sneak to that level. I don't want to. We're gonna keep going. Oh, they can guard. Yeah, be careful of that. They can guard, and if you attack them while guarding, they will shred through your durability. So be careful of that. Just focus on one at a time. Focus on one at a time. Come on. Come on. What are the Stop grouping up, you assholes. Stop being smart. Taking extreme damage. Alright. Fuck it, we'll switch back to the dagger for a second. I don't give a shit if the dagger breaks. Oh, the dagger has like shit for durability right now. I thought it would have more. Okay, come on. Come on, one more hit. Come on, one more hit. Come here, buddy. You only want it. Okay. Okay, of course he didn't have it. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, fuck it. We're using the Shamshir. Let's just hope for the love of God that this Mimic has our Dran's Key. The Dran's Crest, whatever the fuck. Okay. I'm just kind of in a panic right now. I really don't want to have to leave the floor. But I may have to. Alright, well, we still get a decent amount of durability. We got one more Mimic up here, and then the other two are statues. So let's hope that this last Mimic has our Drance Crest, and we can leave this floor and just repair everything that we just used. Okay. One more hit. Come on. Come on, give me one more hit. There you go. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yep, these last two are statues. Fuck. Alright, we're just gonna fight them one at a time then. I can actually two-hit these. And of course, the last statue I attack. Well, we did it. We somehow did it. There's our Drance Crest. Of course, it had to make it. When we were on a clutch for durability, that entire floor, the last enemy we killed had the Drance Crest. Gotta love when games just give you a big middle finger like that. But guess what? Give it a big middle finger right back. And there we go. Alright, so obviously, we're gonna be here for a little while. You hit triangle. And I didn't show this. You get a fast travel straight to the dungeon. So we don't have to walk all the way over to Divine Beast Cave. We can just go straight to the dungeon. Very, very nice. And basement 7. Here we go. Making some good progress. Okay, I was wrong. There's one more tutorial. Seems like you've got the hang of it. Now for the next step. Listen carefully. I will lecture you on special areas in the dungeon. First, the back floor. Each dungeon has floors that have back floors, and the way to enter differs for each dungeon. You can figure it out. The back floors have valuable treasure chests, but the monsters there are stronger. There's a higher risk, but also higher rewards. You should give it a shot at least once. There are also special floors that are called limited zones. Special sealing magic is cast there, so some of your normal actions are disabled. What actions are limited depends on the type of limited zone. Once you enter the limited zone, it is important to figure out what is and isn't limited. That's it. You got it. Well, if not, you'll get the hang of it as you go along. Now I'll let you go, but it will get even harder after this. Be careful. So long. And guess what? He mentioned limited floors, and now we're on a limited floor. Great. Wow, Gladius is really close to leveling up, so no, I'm not going to use it on this floor. Let's use the... Cannot change arms. What are we using right now? We're using the Shams here. Alright, that's fine. Okay, we get more piece of road. That's nice. Master Jacket. This is the thing we dueled a few floors ago. Pretty quick downgrade from mini-boss to regular enemy. Sorry, buddy. There we go. Take him out pretty easily. He's not too tough. Yep, they can do that. Okay. Also, another new enemy, Opar. These things are fucking gigantic, obviously. You gotta slash them in the stomach and then run away, because they'll flop right on top of you, and they'll do it again once you kill them. So you just gotta get in, slash them real quick, and then run like hell. We got another Master Jacket right here. Master Jackets also can block, so be careful not to get caught in a combo. There we go. Take him out. Perfect. And I forget that I have a Drance Feather. I usually don't get lucky enough to acquire these before unlocking the shop. So, I'm really happy that we were able to find one of these already. My house. Alright. Supplies. That's the last thing that we need for the odd gafer. However, again, I don't want to go and open a shop right yet. New enemy, ghosts. These things, I believe, also have a cursing effect, so be careful of that. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Okay, and there we get the bone key. I don't believe we've actually had one of these in our way yet, or at least not one that we actually ended up using. So, you'll find these special doors that have a skull on it. Once you find the bone key, just use it on the door and it opens right up. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see you there, buddy. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead. Prepare you. Beautiful. Okay, we got the magical crystal right there, and we have nothing in this room. That's nice. Damn, we got a nice hallway full of shit right here. Alright. But, oh god, one of these guys. We got a lamp. Good. One more hit. There we go. Okay, you didn't drop it. Alright. Another chest right here. We got regular water, so that's like tasty water, but it's worse. It's basically the bread equivalent of thirst, and tasty water is like the cheese equivalent. So. Oh, there's our Grand Crest. Nice. And we got another sphere right here. Baby get, come on, baby. Bench. Okay. Another master jacket. Alright. Cool. Come on, come on. Lamp. We are getting very unlucky. I mean, we got kind of lucky, and now we're getting very unlucky with what we're getting for these parts. There's one more thing that we need, and then we can unlock the shop, but we're just not getting it. Yep, that just lowered our durability, and we don't have air powder. What's in the room? I hear no bar in that room, and that's the thing that that's the thing I want to get rid of first. We already have the Dragon's Crest, so I'm not worried about anything else. Let's just get rid of this thing. Just go bomb that's there, and he goes right down. Perfect. Now let's grab this. We dropped something. We'll go ahead and see what that is in just a minute. And Paige's house! Yes, that's what we needed! Oh, thank God. Okay, quickly, I'm gonna go over this minecart. The Fairy King mentioned back floors, and that is where this is where this cart leads to. Unfortunately, we do not have the item necessary in order to use it, so we won't be able to use that. The item that you need is tram oil, and it can only be found in treasure chests throughout the various floors, like I said earlier. There we go. Do that, and you can just head right out. And again, since we don't have repair powder, we'll go ahead and leave the dungeon. And I think that's a good stopping point. So next time, we're going to see what we can do around Norun Village and then head right back into the dungeon. See you guys then.
No running. No running. No run. Oh, that guy's already out. Where's the... Oh, fucking... Hi, where is she?
Capture the flag. Time to defend.
Oh, fuck it. Hey, wait, my thing... how do you recharge the Fast Blasters? Like, does it just recharge over time, or are you just